I will now call to order the Clackamas County Service District Number 5 Budget Committee. Will the members of the Budget Committee please introduce themselves? And Wendy Coriel, I'm going to start with you. Please introduce yourself and your position.
Yes, Wendy Coriel, Service District Number 5, Service District Specialist.
Kevin,
Kevin Bailey, committee member.
okay.
Brent Emberlin, committee member.
Ivarakovska.
I can't hear.
Yeah.
Ivarakovska, committee member.
Jeffrey Davis, committee member.
Thank you very much.
Ivarakovska, committee member. Oh, no. Ivarakovska, committee member.
There you go.
Bingo.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for introducing yourself. I will now open the floor for nominations for chair.
I nominate Brett Emberlin as chair.
I second that.
There has, excuse me, just a minute. Kevin Bailey has nominated Brent Emberlin as chair, and Iwa Rakowska has seconded the motion. Any further nominations from the floor? Hearing none. Tony, would you please take the poll?
Jeffrey Davis.
Yes.
Commissioner West. Aye. Ewa Rakowski.
Yes.
Commissioner Scholl.
Aye.
Kevin Bailey.
Aye.
Commissioner Schrader.
Aye.
Brent Emberlin.
Aye.
Chair Smith.
Aye. Motion passes 8-0. We have 8 members present, so any further counts will need to reflect that number. Mr. Emberlin, you are now chair, and I turn the meeting over to you.
Thank you. I will now open the floor for nominations for secretary. I nominate Kevin Bailey as secretary.
I'll second.
Has the nomination, Kevin Bailey has been nominated. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. Clerk, please take the poll.
Jeffrey Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Scholl.
Aye.
Ewa Rakowski.
Aye.
Commissioner West. Aye. Kevin Bailey.
Aye.
Commissioner Schrader.
Aye.
Chair Smith.
Aye.
Chair Emberlin.
Aye. Thank you. Do any members of the committee have any questions? Oh, is that did I jump ahead?
Yes, just go back up one line.
Go back up one line. Okay, perfect. The vote is, Kevin Bailey has been elected secretary. I will now ask Wendy Coriel, Service District Specialist, to present the budget message.
Okay, good morning, Commissioners and Budget Committee members. I'm Wendy Coriel, and I'm representing Clackamas County Service District Number 5, which is a district responsible for street lighting in both the Clackamas County, unincorporated areas of Clackamas County, and also for the city of Happy Valley. A few of the accomplishments for the district. District partners on street lighting projects that will help improve the safety of the road sections and improve lighting that may deter crime. Revenue for these projects came from the 2013 sale of the Option B lighting. During the fiscal year 2022 and 23, the district made investments in 4 capital projects totaling $426,000. In the past 6 years, the district invested in 6 projects, including McLaughlin Boulevard, 90th Avenue, which are both DTD projects, or Department of Transportation Development. And then King Road, there's 2 different projects, one on 129th and one on 132nd, and those are both Happy Valley projects. And then also the CRC Sunnyside Road project, which is a development agency project. The proposed fiscal year 23-24 budget includes $300,000 in contributions for capital projects. Fuller and D Street, Monroe Avenue, and Linwood Avenue are all development agency projects. PGE is continuing the conversion of the district lights to LED at no cost to the district, and 576 lights were installed in 2022 and 23, which this leaves us with 22 lights left to be converted to LED in the district. The district performed oversight on approximately 24 development projects, and approximately 137 new streetlights were installed over the last year. This next slide shows information on Performance Clackamas. So the district contracts with PGE for the installation and maintenance of street lighting and works collaboratively to complete repairs in a timely manner. A new measure added is for tracking the capital project investments. The goal is to invest in a total of 4 projects by 2025. And we have included contributions towards 3 projects in the fiscal year 23-24 budget. 100 repairs were done in fiscal year 22 and 23. The 23-24 target was increased to 400 due to prior year calculations and anticipated performance this year. The district is now reporting on repairs that are called into both Clackamas County and also PGE. On average, streetlights were malfunctioning for 6 days before a repair was made, which is an improvement from the fiscal year 21 and 22. 90% of the streetlights were operational during random surveys. The target that is being reported is a ratio which better demonstrates, we switched it because it better demonstrates the number of lights surveyed and the number that were operational. Previously, these figures were reported as a percentage. Okay, in summary, district receives no general fund support, and the district funds are restricted. The next 3 slides cover the revenue and expenses. District revenues are paid by ratepayers. The charges are passed on to those property owners who are annexed into the district. Our assessments are included in the November property tax statements. There are 4 primary expenditure categories. 50.3% is for material and services and our electricity costs. This category also includes $100,000 for direct payments to PGE for installation of lighting associated with the capital improvement projects. The special payments category makes up 4% of the budget. These payments will reimburse other agencies for identified capital project investments. Supplemental budget would be needed if we spent the contingency, but this would only happen if it was unforeseen or unplanned. The reserve is 35.8% of the total budget. Each year, the district programs an operational revenue, which is used to fund the electricity costs from July to November of the next fiscal year. This funding bridges the gap until property tax revenues are received. The proposed reserve will fund expenses for 24 and 25. Okay, still the revenue and expenses. The district budget is $4,941,900. This is a decrease of 10% from the 22-23 proposed budget, which is an approximately $525,000 decrease. And the last slide, I believe, of the summary of revenue and expenses, we have revenue. Just quickly, carryover from the ending fund balance is $2,667,893, and assessments and interest are $2,274,007. And then the expenses include materials and services, $2,485,956, special payments of $200,000, contingency of $485,000, and finally, the reserve of $1,770,944. Okay, so this next is just significant issues. PGE does expect a 7% rate increase for the district. However, the district is able to absorb this increase with existing resources, and we will be closely monitoring the impacts of this increase. In 2022 and 23, the district decreased rates in 5 rate categories, and this proposed budget includes no rate changes for fiscal year 23-24. So with that, that ends my presentation, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Wendy. Do any members of the committee have any questions?
I do.
The chair recognizes Commissioner Smith.
Thank you very much. You said we were converting to, the light is converting to LED. I assume that is to save electricity costs.
That is
They are more
correct.
efficient. Then on page 2 of your document, you did mention the 7% rate increase from PGE, but we don't know exactly how much those light bulbs will save in relation to the 7% increase, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you know PGE is going to have a 7% rate increase for the residential users? Do you know
It's
that?
throughout the entire district, so they do a calculated rate based on our users for Clackamas County and Happy Valley, and they just do it as a total. So it'll affect all residential and commercial properties.
Thank you very much. I know the folks who live along McLaughlin Boulevard were thrilled when this board and you approved the street lighting for McLaughlin Boulevard. They were just ecstatic about that, and they were very appreciative. They came before us and were very appreciative of that, as we are as well. That's all my questions.
Thank you.
Chair Emberlin.
The chair recognizes Mr. Shull.
Thank you. Ms. Correa answered my questions, and that was going to be, are you able to hold rates without raising them for another year? And you said that's going to happen. And I'd like people to remember that just 2 years ago, Clackamas County Service District Number 5 was probably one of the only government agencies that actually reduced rates. And so I know they're working very hard to keep things efficient, cost-effective, and I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Any other questions? I will now open the public hearing. I will begin with those present in person, then register on Zoom. Please state your name and area of residence. You will have 3 minutes.
If you would like to testify via Zoom, please use the raise hand feature, and I will call on you in the order received. Mr. Chair, I do not have any hands raised.
I have no one else wishes to speak in person. I will ask the clerk to moderate the public testimony via Zoom. I did already that. Okay, let's go I do not have any further public testimony on Zoom. Thank you, Tony. Seeing no one else who wishes to speak, I will now close the public hearing. Do any members of the committee have any questions or discussions? Hearing no further questions, I will now entertain a motion on the budget.
I move that the.
Make a motion to accept the budget.
Need to repeat
I'll
the
second.
motion.
Sorry, you need to read it. Please read the script because it has specific numbers. So you need to make a motion with the specific numbers listed in the script, please.
Right. I'm in New York City. I don't have the numbers before me, so
Okay,
I'll
let's-
remove my motion.
Let's go to Ewa.
I move that the Clackamas County Service District Number 5 Budget Committee approve the budget for fiscal year 2023-2024 in the amount of $4,941,900.
I will second.
Please finish with appropriations of,
Oh, I don't have that in the script. I'm sorry.
The appropriations were removed from the motion.
Not on our script, it's not.
Oh.
Sorry.
No problem.
We had to revise it this morning because we had a member that was unable to attend.
Thank you.
Seconded.
I second that.
It has been moved and seconded. The Clackamas Housing Service District Number 5 Budget Committee approved for the budget of the 2023-2024 fiscal year in the amount of $4,941,900. Hearing no further discussion, clerk, would you please call the poll?
Jeffrey Davis.
Aye.
Commissioner Schull.
Aye.
Ewa Rakowski.
Aye.
Commissioner Schrader.
Aye.
Kevin Bailey.
Aye.
Commissioner West.
Aye.
Chair Smith.
Aye.
Chair Emberlin.
Aye.
Chair, the result is 8-0.
And the vote is 8-0, and the motion passed. Is there any further business before the committee? Hearing none, the committee is adjourned.
Thank you, Mary, very much.